The COVID-19 pandemic has had severe and devastating effects over the course of the past months. As cases continue to rise and affect millions of people worldwide, more research is being conducted to investigate how nutrition can play a role in the prevention and mitigation of COVID-19. In this video, we will narrow the scope of nutrition and focus on a single mineral, zinc. The research question for the focus of discussion will be, does zinc play a role in a person's susceptibility to COVID-19 infection? First, we will discuss the general function and characteristics of zinc. Zinc is an essential trace mineral found predominantly in the following foods: meat, dairy, legumes, and shellfish. The recommended daily intake is 8.0 milligrams for adult women and 11.0 milligrams for adult men. Zinc deficiency can result when insufficient amounts of zinc are consumed as a part of the daily diet. Zinc deficiency in the body will result in impaired immune and T-cell function while also increasing inflammation in the body. However, the amount of zinc consumed should be kept within a certain range and not exceed the recommended intake. Consumption should not exceed the upper limit of 40.0 milligrams per day, as this can lead to toxicity and cause nausea, vomiting, and other related health problems. We will now move into the suggested function of zinc related to COVID-19. Let's first take a look at the lungs and how zinc operates in our body. One of zinc's main functions is maintaining proper immune function by preserving tissue barriers, specifically the respiratory epithelium and bronchial cilia, which help to prevent entry of pathogens into the body. Here is a close-up look at the epithelial membrane and the cilia. In addition, zinc plays a role in the development of immune cells and balances any immune cell responses. As an antioxidant and key mineral for immune function, zinc helps control inflammation and reduce oxidative stress. Considering the inflammatory response characteristic of COVID-19 and the virus's binding mechanism to the respiratory tract, it is suggested that zinc consumption and supplementation may help reduce a person's susceptibility to COVID-19. We will now take some time to explore some evidence supporting that zinc does play a role in a person's susceptibility to COVID-19. Firstly, a large overlap exists between groups at risk for zinc deficiency and those at risk for severe COVID-19 infection. This includes, but is not limited to, people with chronic pulmonary disease, cardiovascular disease, autoimmune disease, and diabetes. This overlap supports the possibility of a relationship between zinc and COVID-19. Additionally, a zinc deficiency increases the risk of contracting infectious diseases, and therefore most likely puts people at greater risk of COVID-19 infection. Zinc is also essential for the TLR4 protein to signal the innate immunity response, So, in its absence, a virus such as COVID travels with greater ease throughout the body. Here you can see the COVID particles spreading more rapidly through the body when inadequate amounts of zinc are present. It has also been suggested that zinc decreases viral replication by interfering with viral polymerase function and protein translation. In one study, the use of zinc supplements with concentrations of zinc ionophores, which are zinc transporters, decreased RNA synthesis in multiple viruses, including SARS-CoV, by obstructing the necessary RNA polymerase. Zinc supplementation commonly results in reduced symptoms, frequency, and duration of the common cold. Studies have also demonstrated decreased incidence in multiple types of respiratory infections, including a 19% reduction in pneumonia morbidity in developing countries. In specific case reports, zinc is shown to bind and reshape the ACE2 active centers, which decreases the likelihood that COVID-19 and other viruses enter the cell. However, greater research must be done to establish a sufficient conclusion. We will now move into the conclusions and recommendations regarding zinc and COVID-19. Considering the link between zinc deficiency and at-risk coronavirus groups, as well as the function that zinc plays in immune response, there is data that suggests consumption and supplementation of zinc decreases a person's susceptibility to COVID-19 infection. Consuming a balanced and healthy diet, which includes the recommended intake of zinc, may help to protect against contraction of COVID-19 or mitigate the severity of the virus. Proper immune function will fight against inflammatory response caused by COVID-19. For those at risk of zinc deficiency, a zinc supplement is recommended. In this video, we have explored the connection between zinc and COVID-19 infection. Although the research is still limited, there is some evidence that maintaining healthy levels of zinc can help decrease susceptibility to COVID-19.